Hey guys, what's up? Why you should. Today we're going to talk about Monty Oum. Monty was an animator, for those of you who aren't familiar with him. He was a 3D animator, and I'm talking about him in past tense because he just died on February 1st, 2015. He was 33 years old, and apparently he had that was 3 days ago. Apparently he had an allergic reaction to a standard medical procedure, a very severe one. He got into a coma and he died, and this sucks. This is obviously very sad, and it's particularly sad because he was just so young. I mean, every death is sad, but this guy was a guy who worked with an immense passion. And I've actually been following him. I guess we could go over what he did really before we go into the person that he was. Let's talk about his work before that. The first thing that he really released that was big that I saw and started following the guy was Haloid. I believe it was 2006 or 2007. He released Haloid, which is Halo Metroid kind of combination. He really liked these type of crossovers and combinations. It was a 3D animation, and the special, the unique, the amazing thing that this person was capable of doing was his choreography of 3D fight scenes. It was really, really good. It's really good. It's this type of animation that is just on the border of making you rewatch it. So you're almost understanding all of the movements on screen, but you you understand enough to not say, well, this is bullshit. But you still want to rewatch it to just make sure, did he just do? That's fucking awesome. And you just keep on looking at the screen. It's like, wow, this is amazing. You just keep on watching it. And that's the type of animation that he did. That's the type of choreography. The ebb and flow of his animation it's just really good. It's absolutely spectacular. And that was really his niche, his thing. He always had a love for video games, clearly, and of anime styles. And the first thing he released was Haloid, I believe. I might be wrong on dates and stuff like that, but I believe it was Haloid first and then Dead Fantasy. Dead Fantasy is Dead or Alive and Final Fantasy. Their characters combined fighting each other. He did, I believe, 5 full episodes of that. The episodes are very varied in length. It was kind of web episodes, so those vary in length. And then he was picked up by Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth make a lot of stuff, machinima stuff, but mostly they do Red vs. Blue, and he was hired to do Red vs. Blue, which is also an awesome show. It's not that much of a fighty show, but it's a show that needed choreography, and he was brought in to do it. And clearly kept on working with Rooster Teeth, and eventually got to do something that when you watch it, you just say, well, that's Monty Oum. That's what the thing that he wanted to make. And it's called Ruby, which is RWBY, all in caps lock, capitalized letters. That was, there were 2 full seasons. They're all web episodes, so it's kind of, episodes that are less than 10 minutes. And that's all original characters, no longer crossovers and stuff from video games. And that was really, it was his show, and it was really great. And it's really sad to think that those things that were always left, Dead Fantasy is not done, and Ruby's not done. There's more. We want more. Those things are not gonna, I don't think they're gonna be complete because there's no Ruby without Monty Oum. And I was always so looking forward to seeing his next work, his next thing, because they were so good, and they were so sparse in between because there's so much that goes into making a 3D animation in that scale and in that quality. Like 8 months between Dead Fantasy's things. I'm throwing numbers around, but I was so looking forward to it. And won't be anymore. There probably won't be anymore. And it's really sad because I really like the guy, and I followed Rooster Teeth as well and what they did, what they still do. I followed them more so than just watching their stuff. And Monty Oum specifically, they've also released tribute videos, and there's tons of memorials from fans across the web, all kinds of art with his characters, and stuff in honor of him. He was always so motivated. He was always such a workaholic, such a person who just follow your dreams and do the things that you want to do and work on it, work. And he was always, I want to finish this so much. I want to keep working and finish this so I could share this with the world. And man, the things that he finally put out are fantastic, are absolutely fantastic, and I really recommend you go check them out. Haloid, which is just Halo and then OID, Haloid, Dead Fantasy, Red vs. Blue, and Ruby. You should definitely go check them out. If you're familiar with any of them, go check out all the rest. And if you've watched them before, just go watch them again in honor of this person. And I'm just, for me, what this means for me, it's kind of, when I think about him, he was such a person that really just do what you want to do right now. And it gives me motivation, further motivation to really do what I want to do. And this guy, he was taken so young, just 33 years old, and there was so much more for him to do. But I don't want to say it's bittersweet, but I feel like he did everything in his life with such a passion, and he lived a full life, or I could say that he lived a life that is sometimes, even if it was so short, sometimes it's more than most people, because a lot of people live their life doing things that they don't want to do in order to get to the point where they're allowed to do what they do want to do. And he was never there. And I try and live my life just like that. Always do what you want to do. Always enjoy yourself. And if you're not enjoying yourself, you're doing something wrong. And the place that I'm in my life right now, I'm very happy. I might not be making the amazing video games that I have in my head that I want to make, but I'm really enjoying my work. I may be making, small mobile games, but I'm really enjoying my work, and I'm learning a lot from it. And the second that I want to move on, I'll do that. I'm not afraid to do that. So, yeah, Monty Oum, go check out his stuff. I assure you, you will enjoy yourself. Even if you're not into anime stuff, maybe Ruby's not for you, but Haloid and Dead Fantasy, they're just, the quality of the 3D animation is just so good. And the choreography is just so amazing. And, I don't want to do the cheesy thing of saying, may he rest in peace, like some idiot, but, it's sad. He was awesome. And thank you for watching.